Good afternoon. Welcome to Channel 8 Sports and East Brunswick High School Soccer. Today, it's girls soccer. The Lady Bears taking on Cherry Hill East. And Jimmy, we're looking at the best team, or at least right now, the #1 ranked team in the state. That is East Brunswick.
That's correct. And off the 2-1 Westfield win, which we telecast last, that's the reason why the Bears are #1 in the state, because Westfield is #2. And at least as far as the Newark Star Ledger is concerned, those two teams are clearly above the rest. But Cherry Hill East here is going to give East Brunswick at least a competitive game. Competitive in the sense that East Brunswick has outscored the opposition by a 50-3 margin this year.
Wow.
That's just tremendous. It just shows you what they've been able to do in running up a 7-0 mark. You said good afternoon, and it's almost that. This game was supposed to start at 11 a.m. However, we are looking at at least a 50-minute delay now. It appears that Cherry Hill East had some problems arriving here. The bus driver, instead of getting off at exit 8A and making a run on Cranberry Road to the school, decided to get off at exit 9, ended up at Rutgers, got involved in traffic, and anyway, that's why they're late arriving. There was no penalty assessed, as far as I know, and now the teams, as you can see, are starting to get it together. Both teams will be on the same side of the field, John.
Rationale being?
Excuse me?
Do you know why? That's unusual.
I was listening to the coaches. Lou says he doesn't have any, preference, so I guess the coaches, by agreement, just said, okay, we'll keep it on this side of the field. Just to give you a rundown on the scoring leaders for East Brunswick, Teresa Rossi is leading with 9 goals and 7 assists. Amy Meckelberg has 6 goals and 3 assists. And after that, it's well distributed. But Teresa Rabi, I believe it is, just a freshman, has 6 goals and 5 assists. And Karen Bizup has 5 goals and 4 assists. So the scoring is well distributed from East Brunswick. I think that's indicative of the type of game that Lou Cosa plays, letting a lot of people play.
Well, one thing we saw at that Westfield game, Jim, and that was Lou's willingness to put in the freshmen. In fact, he was using 2 lines, almost like ice hockey.
Yeah.
And it worked quite well.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if Cherry Hill East does the same thing. They come in with a 5-0-1 record, and the tie was against, I believe, Paul VI. They are located in Camden County, which plays a good brand of soccer, close to the Philadelphia area. And we're going to get a look at a team that should give East Brunswick a good competitive game.
East Brunswick is in the home white jerseys, Cherry Hill East in the red jerseys, and as Jimmy said, they come in 5-0-1. And talking with Lou this morning before the game, he's very wary of this team. Last year, they did a number on the Lady Bears, even though East Brunswick came back and beat them in the sectionals. He knows they're a well-coached team, and that they're going to give them a challenge today.
Yeah, just another small note. Normally, East Brunswick would be playing in the dark uniforms, the dark jerseys, the green jerseys. But there was, again, some more mix-ups in communications, and Cherry Hill shows up in their darks. So East Brunswick did a quick change of jerseys, and now they are playing in their whites.
And if you're joining us for the first time watching soccer, we welcome you. We're going to play 4 20-minute running quarters, and Cherry Hill will start off the game. They, again, are in the red. Wind could be a factor today, Jim.
Yeah, definitely. It's the breeze is picked up. It's moving from our left to right, and we'll have to watch it and see if that is an advantage or disadvantage for the teams.
East Brunswick on the throw-in, and a save by the goalie, and that is Kreisbach. And she'll be kicking into the wind.
Now, you can see how the wind's affected things. That ball just reached the 35.
Cherry Hill East now into the Bear territory. And if you know anything about East Brunswick's soccer program, particularly the girls, defense has always been a strong point. Pressure being put on by Cherry Hill East.
That's free ball. Well, right away I can see that Cherry Hill is well schooled in its fundamentals.
Moving the ball well.
Yes, they are. They have good penetration.
Here we go from the corner.
Yeah, that's Simmers, and she goes down, and it looks like we have a corner. So Cherry Hill East draws the first penetration, so to speak.
From the corner, actually a poor kick. East Brunswick's able to clear it out.
All right, we'll have to pick up some numbers here. I see a few numbers on our program are a little different than what we originally had. Now, that number 9 must be Mecklenburg.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Thus far, it's been Cherry Hill East down in the East Brunswick end.
Ooh.
We're having a little difficulty with numbers, so.
They're not even anywhere near the ones that we were given. We'll have to straighten them out. All right, I know number 7 is Teresa Rossi. Okay.
Anyway, again, a lot of pressure on East Brunswick thus far.
Strong throw.
East Brunswick being pressured. And you can see Cherry Hill East knowing how to play the game, setting things up, give and go.
That is Simmers over there, number 20, and she's trying to get loose.
Jimmy, in many ways, these teams are similar. They play an attacking offense and good, solid defense.
That 21, I believe, is Randy Winters.
We apologize. We've been given 2 sets of numbers according to jerseys, and apparently neither set is correct. So we'll do our best to try to identify the players. We're in the first period here from J. Doyle Field. East Brunswick Cherry Hill East, no score, 14:40 remaining in the first period. Thus far, it's been Cherry Hill East. East Brunswick now trying to mount some offense. The one thing is clear, Cherry Hill East matches well in team speed. Here's a opportunity for Mecklenburg. She's trying to cross, a nice defensive play. Corner kick, though.
Well, let's check on the defensive play. That was kicked out in a corner, and I don't think the Cherry Hill East team was that desperate of a situation that they needed to do that. So East Brunswick will have this corner kick here, and that's number 17 for East Brunswick. That's Lori Samato.
Good cross, someone there for East Brunswick.
Nice
shot off the pole.
Boy, Lainey Mitzner tried to launch one there, and it was just blocked.
Sorry, it was not off the pole. It was off a Cherry Hill East defender. It'll go over to Cherry Hill.
Mitzner's on it.
Jim, as we've said in the past, East Brunswick doesn't duck anyone, particularly in girls soccer.
No, they haven't, and like I say, we knew from up top this would be a competitive game, and we're seeing that.
Kerwin in goal for the Bears.
Now they're calling Meckelberg on a foul. That was a questionable call.
This is Marat, number 19 for Cherry Hill.
And she boots it.
Good foot.
It's dangerous territory.
East Brunswick able to get it out, take a little pressure off themselves. Nice feed in.
Good kick. East Brunswick will have it right there. That's a great pass right there.
Good heads-up pass.
Yep. John, just watching this game in the first 10 minutes, you get the sense that they're going to have to work for any score.
No, you can see that.
Lauren Korf, who has allowed just 3 goals this year.
The beauty of this game, Jimmy, is that there's a rationale for everything going on. It's
Sure.
not just kicking the ball, but you can see the passing and the setups on the field.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a tough game. One goal could mean victory.
Yes. Rossi is on that player. Ooh.
And thus far, as we've said, it's been mainly Cherry Hill and putting the pressure on offensively.
Good kick. Again, the wind causing that ball not to go far at all. That'll go to Korf.
Ooh. Nice play by Kerwin.
All right, Bishop launched that just a little too aggressively.
Looking for Meckelberg down the
foot
side.
Keep on watching the sidelines to see when Kosa starts to substitute with his freshmen. He's got about 4 or 5 of them lined up there now. You remember in the Westfield game, John, when these players were inserted, it seemed like East Brunswick renewed itself.
Yes. And at the time, we said it was a rather bold move, considering a team like Westfield, first game of the season, and yet those young ladies did an outstanding job.
White ball. Okay, here we go.
Second line comes in.
All right. Lisa Rabi, I mentioned, she's in the ball game. Karen Bishop has just gone in the game. Try to pick up more numbers as we go along here. But let's see how, look at that kick. That's a great kick. Okay, Dana Pepe has entered the game. And Debbie DiNicola has also gone in. And finally, Marin Levine, number 18. Look at that kick.
Here we go, no one there.
It's a race. Okay.
Jimmy, just looking down on the sideline, Cherry Hill East does not have many players with him.
Well, they don't. Here's a kick. Here's a chance here. That's Pepe, number 2. Nice move by East Brunswick to get back on side. That potentially was going to be an offside, but they hustled back.
Good play by Kerwin. I'm sorry, Korf. I keep saying Kerwin. I'm looking at the wrong number.
That was a good save. Nice steal.
Again, East Brunswick's defense showing their strength.
Good
nice pass.
Yeah. That's Simmer. She come to this side now.
Good throw in.
Yeah, the little freshmen are on it. Okay, East Brunswick's going to be called for a push.
That was Bishop, Sarah Bishop, number 3.
All right. This is Tiffany McCall. And she'll relinquish the kick to, I believe, Sandy Marut.
Shot, Korf. They're going to call
offside.
Offside.
Right. Good strategy by the Lady Bears. They move up when the kick comes and just causes the offside to be called. Nice kick. Good Lord. Ball went 45 yards in the air.
We have 5:09 left here in the first period. No score. East Brunswick, Cherry Hill East.
Again.
I don't know if Cherry Hill East is ranked in the state.
They're number 8.
Number 8 in the state.
And you can see why. Now, if you can watch the line, the back line there, if any player, when the ball is kicked, is behind East Brunswick, it's called offside. And there you got it. You just saw a demonstration of offside right there. Now watch this kick by Korf. We're looking at a ball that's being kicked from where?
About the 10-yard line on the football field.
Okay, it looks like, I think Chris Farrell's going to get this kick.
Wind to her back.
But watch her launch it. That's a great boot.
Here we go, the Bears trying to get something going.
That's Rabi.
Centers it.
Centers, nice center. Look at this control. There's somebody coming in on the winger. John, I'm really amazed at the quality of play down there in the field.
I was just noticing the number of Cherry Hill East players that have moved back into the defensive role.
Right, these girls are crisp passing. They're very aggressive. Rabi almost saved it.
Well, Lou said this was going to be a real test for them today. He's well aware of the caliber of this team and the coaching that this team has received, and that is Cherry Hill East.
Okay, East Brunswick has a chance here.
Nice pass in.
Oh,
ball still alive.
Still free.
Shot.
Okay, it's still alive.
But East Brunswick now starting to penetrate.
Here it comes. Boy, they didn't waste any time getting it off. Nice save. Here we
go. Possibility, no one in the center.
There. No one there. Well, it was
Karen Bishop
yeah.
centering it. No one there.
That was perhaps the best chance of the game. And I just have to make the observation, since the insertions of the substitutions, East Brunswick has had a much more aggressive offense. Okay.
Number 18, that's Marin Levine.
All right, she's a freshman. Has good size. I have to tell you that she is the young sister of former East Brunswick place kicker Dan Levine. He wanted me to make sure that I told everybody that. Simmers, she's going to center. Oh, she
good
holds
defense.
Up, John. Yeah. Oh, taken away.
Look at that defense.
No, that's a no call. Finally, the official makes the call.
That's Dana Pepe, number 2. And Jimmy, you won't see much better one-on-one.
Really? They're giving it to Cherry Hill, I believe. Yes. I don't know how he can make that call.
And the fans are upset here on the East Brunswick side.
Watch it here. That's Karen Bishop with the ball.
We're down to 1:15 in the first period. Again, no score.
And I think a good strategy, John, is for East Brunswick to keep up, you know, playing every 10 minutes, substituting. I think if they continue with this aggressiveness, there's no way that Cherry Hill can keep up with it with the same players on the field.
Oh, they don't have a number of players, so what they have on the field is basically it.
Yeah.
Shot.
Great.
Nice save by Corp.
Oh, it's still alive. And she makes another save. Wow. You know, I have to tell you, she punched the ball away, but the wind caught it up in the air and kept it from going out. So she
goes to the corner.
Now, this is a corner kick, apparently. Or is it?
Cherry Hill East isn't aware of what's going on here. No one's gone to the corner.
Why was it a corner kick call? That's what I want to know. All right, we have a substitution coming in for Cherry Hill. It's Debbie Goldstein. And this may be a substitution specific to this kick right here. We'll have to watch her.
Here's the shot.
That's a nice kick.
And that's it. That's, I believe.
Well, there's 1 minute. Well, we can't see the clock as well, but
no, that's it. The end of the first period.
Did it not say 1 minute on the clock? Well, anyway.
And so we're scoreless after 1.
Very entertaining quarter of play. Again, I want to reiterate that the quality of competition down there is just excellent. You're not going to see any better play than what you saw right there. Good passing, good defense, some excellent saves on the part of the goaltenders, and we've got ourselves a really nice game going here.
Very much an evenly matched game.
Yes, it is.
Good team speed, good defense, and we've talked about the offensive maneuvering.
Right, and this is the type of game that East Brunswick wants to play, believe it or not, John. They get involved in these 10-0, 12-0 contests, and it really doesn't do too much except inflate the statistics for the players. But if they're going to move on and challenge for the state championship again, they have to play games against teams of this caliber. This can only help them. Another interesting observation from Lou Cosa. I asked him, I said, you know, how do you keep these girls inspired to play when they have to go up against competition and you know, the game basically is over by the first quarter? Well, he says, quite frankly, he says in practices, I tell them that they will be playing to start in the games that mean something, like the county tournament and the state tournament. And he says that there has presented no problems whatsoever. They really practice real hard. This is a hard-working team that we're seeing right here. And there's Cosa talking to him now. He's probably has some good observations to make based on what he's seen this first quarter. And we shall see what happens. I'd like to see who's going to start, whether or not the most recent replacements are going to sit this out for a couple minutes. Yeah, the sun coming in and out, I don't think that presents any problem to the players, but the wind definitely is. And East Brunswick did have the ball to the wind advantage in the first quarter, and now they will relinquish that for the second quarter. We'll see if that makes a difference in the game.
Jimmy mentioned something. You and I have been around the high school scene here at East Brunswick for several years. I think the secret to Lou Kosa is his ability to motivate these young ladies. Certainly there are coaches that match up with him in terms of knowledge of the game, but he gets so much out of these players. They respect him, and they love him, and they want to play for him.
It's really a key. East Brunswick was very relaxed before this game. The players were kidding with each other, but it seemed like as if as soon as Cherry Hill arrived, they straightened themselves out, they got themselves in a line, and they knew it was business time. That is coached, that is taught.
Well, we're about ready to start the second period. No score after one. East Brunswick in the white will be moving right to left on your screen.
Right, the starters have been reinserted for the Bears.
And Jim, it looks like Lou is working off a 10-minute exchange approach. And I think it's going to pay off, as you said, in the fourth period.
Of course, East Brunswick has to be wary that Cherry Hill doesn't take advantage of this quarter.
Ball be passed back to Corp.
You know, the girls are very liberal when it comes to passing the ball back to the goaltender. You know, in the Westfield game, that burned the Union County team and was the difference in the game. It seems that it just appears that the girls should control the ball a little closer before they more or less launch a pass to the goaltender. But obviously they've practiced this a lot.
And that's what makes high school sports so much fun. Again, Westfield picking up where they left off, putting pressure.
Free ball, didn't go out of bounds. Guess it did.
Beautiful afternoon for soccer.
Here's a chance, perhaps. Nope. John, I just get the feeling that East Brunswick, with this win, is just going to be content to play a more conservative approach here.
Easy save for Korf. She'll get it out. Looking down the left side. Throw in by Cherry Hill East.
That's Rossi with the ball. She launches it.
That wind really held it up.
Yeah. That, nice pass. And here come the Lady Bears.
Down the side.
Bitzner, Rossi, Meckelberg's breaking in front. She has to watch.
Pass, there it is. Nice play. That's Marat.
Sorry, John, I saw Meckelberg breaking in front, and I thought she was going to be called for offside, but she just made it. And the Bears want to put on pressure still.
Now the action moves to the other end of the field.
Live ball.
Nice feed. They're going to call offsides.
Right. That was, let's see. That's DeTersi, Julie DeTersi, 21, just caught leaning forward just a little bit. John, I'm watching East Brunswick playing a 3 fullback, a stopper and 2 wing backs there. They're not taking any chances with this win this quarter.
Jim, I'm impressed by the fact that East Brunswick, which has been facing a lot of pressure thus far, has not panicked on defense. The young ladies know exactly what they're doing, their positions, the players, and how to maneuver around one another.
Right, considering that they have not had to be called on to play good defense.
Here's a shot. Korf puts her mitts on it.
She's a good goaltender. You can see that. Rossi tries to head it. Oh, boy, I'll tell you what, if that had gone beyond that fullback, Rossi had a clear shot to the goal. Good header.
Nice head. But you can see the schooling of the Cherry Hill East team. They're not panicking either.
Look at that control. Goes out. It's Allison Roth that will make the throw in for Cherry Hill East. It's Randy Winter.
Eckelberg looking for Rossi.
Did a nice job of screening the other player.
Looking for some help in the middle. No one's there. .14-12 left here in the second period. No score.
Here come some substitutions. I think we're seeing some players for the first time. Janine O'Brien has entered the game, number 11. Let's see, Marin Levine has re-entered the game, number 18. Number 19 is Christina Karzima. And also we see, I believe, Amy Manuel, excuse me.
Cherry Hill East on a break.
Tried to squeeze it through there, but the defense was there. Goaltender has to watch he doesn't go beyond the line. Hope we can pick that up on our screens, the yellow line.
It's difficult having played football here last night. The yard lines are on the field.
They're looking to center it.
Jimmy, just get a sense this is going to be the way the entire game is going to be played.
Well, I believe the wind is going to play a major factor. I think the teams can use different strategies in each quarter depending on the wind being into their backs or forward. I think East Brunswick has to play a little bit more conservatively, simply because the ball is going to travel further on passes, on each quarter, each different quarter. Not really a great kick. Okay.
Nice play. Shot across.
Still alive.
Number 24, that's Shanna Green for Cherry Hill East, has played an outstanding game on defense.
She has. Here's a chance.
Shot up and over.
Okay, that was launched by Karzima. It's a little high. Yeah, she seems to be the stopper.
Many times she's the lone person back there.
Right. I think of one play in particular about 3 minutes ago. If she had not stopped it, Rossi would have been able to dribble all the way in alone.
Stay with East Brunswick.
Here we go. There's, he is.
It's Green again.
Here's a chance.
Here we go, shot corner, yes! East Brunswick, number 22, I believe.
Karen Bishop.
Karen Bishop.
What a gorgeous shot. She really took that out almost out of midair and was just at the right time. Cherry Hill protesting a little bit, thought there was an offside, but I think as the goaltender, I don't think they had a legit, I think it was right, it was a well-timed play. And Karzima happened to be in the right place and nailed it home. What is that, John, at the 11:02 mark?
11:02, Sharon Bishop, puts East Brunswick on the board, 1-0.
And she's a ninth grader.
That's got to take a little bit of pressure off Lucosa.
Really, and I don't think he quite expected to have that scoring opportunity, this being in the second quarter with the wind going against the wind. Just a beautiful goal, John.
Not much the goalie could do on that one.
Really. It was perfectly placed in the upper left-hand corner. I believe we have some new players in the game here now. I think Arabi has entered the game. That's her with the ball. And looks like Debbie Nicola is out there on the right wing. So while that goal was scored, it looks like Rossi sat down. And I believe Karzima, who scored that, she's sitting down also. Lou is fast with the, I'm sorry, Sharon Bishop scored that. But Karzima, who was in on that shot before, she's been put down.
There's Green again. Nice pass.
This is
Brunswick on the
Rabi.
move again. Rabi, shot, corner.
Oh.
And it just tailed away.
Right, she had the right idea. She was looking for the right-hand corner, John. Perhaps she could have had dribbled it in a little closer. I think she thought that the Cherry Hill player was coming up fast.
Jim, it's amazing what one goal can do. It's kind of opened the game a little bit for East Brunswick now.
Right. And in for East Brunswick comes the younger sister of Leanne Swartz, Carla Swartz, another ninth grader.
We have 9:10 left, second period. Lady Bears on top, 1-0. They are ranked number 1 in the state, number 1 in the county. And you're seeing why today.
East Brunswick was probably caught for a push there. No.
Cherry Hill East.
That's Swartz with the ball. Nice save. Now watch, this is gonna go to the goaltender.
Good heads-up play.
Yeah. You know, I think the wind has sort of died down, or at least it's sort of gusty. Substitution. Numbers 9 and 13 enter the game for East Brunswick. That's Amy Mecklenburg and Wendy Bykowitz. Glad we got these numbers straightened out, John.
Yeah.
Would have been a disaster with Kosa substituting.
We have enough trouble with the numbers.
It's free.
Green is there, though. I'd like to wonder what the score would be if Green weren't playing in that position.
Look at this.
Uh-oh. Good play by Corp. She knew she couldn't touch it with her hands.
Yes. I tell you, they really do take a lot of liberties with these passes to the goaltenders.
Fans starting to get into it now.
Oh, they've been into it all the way.
We have 6:42 left here in the second period. Complexion of the game has changed slightly after East Brunswick scored.
Cherry Hill I thought was going to have a chance here. But it looked like number 15, Rubio, slipped. She's still with the ball, John.
Trying to work it in. East Brunswick will move it out.
Okay,
Defense is there again.
Yeah, they have to watch it. Good pass.
Meckelberg put under control, looking to the wing.
Fullback comes up. Boy, they are really working the ball nice here.
Nice lead pass.
It's all timing, John. I mean, when that ball is launched, it's just by signal the players just take off. And you get that by playing together.
Jimmy, one thing we were talking about before the game is how these freshmen have played together for 5 and 6 years now.
Yeah, I'd like to allude to that. Mr. Manuel was nice enough to track it down on his personal computer and presented it to me by the game. And I'll tell you what, if you look back on some of these freshmen and look at the accomplishments, there's no surprise. I guess what do we got here? Calling a corner kick?
Yeah.
We'll get to the record, the summary record of the so-called goal busters, the 1975 date of birth team. And we'll just track some of these things in a second. Meckelberg has a chance.
Yep.
Still a one-on-one situation here.
It'll be the Bears.
Okay, beginning with the fall of '84, this team finished with a 3-1 record in second place in the New Jersey State Cup. And finished with another second place in the Westfield tournament in '85. Same year, they captured their first place in the Willingboro, New Jersey tournament, which is close to Cherry Hill East. Let's see, 1986 captured first place in the North Brunswick tournament, 1974 Division, New Jersey.
Shot wide.
All right, won the state championship in the fall of '86 in the New Jersey State Cup. And moved on from there to finish in first place in the North Brunswick tournament in '87. Let's see, just this past September, I believe they finished first place in the Marlboro tournament and have just captured just so many tournament records. And I think the important point to make, John, is that they have played together throughout all these years.
And if you're Lou Cosa, you got to be smiling, knowing that they're freshmen.
Yes.
And if you're an opponent of East Brunswick, it's going to be a long 3 or 4 years. That was Randy Winters before on the shot, just wide of the goal. But East Brunswick's starting to get more shots on goal.
Yes, they are.
Cherry Hill East.
Here's a chance. Good.
Nice play defensively.
See if we can pick that up. That's Chris Farrell on that. We'll have to see. Yes, it was.
Was it Farrell?
Yes, number 6.
Farrell again. She's there.
2 nice defensive plays.
Looking for Rossi on the wing, won't go.
And that ball looks like it's gone. Yes, just out of bounds. Goal kick.
2:30 left here, second period. Bears on top 1-0.
Good boot.
Nice save. Rossi keeps it alive. And it'll stay with East Brunswick. 1:40, second period.
Good throw in. Teresa Rossi. Well, I marvel at the skill of some of these players. Ninth graders, some of them.
Good heads-up play.
That was Schwartz. East Brunswick really, John, has totally controlled this quarter, except for a few flashes by Cherry Hill.
I'm also wondering, Jimmy, conditioning.
Could be a factor. This, you're suggesting that it's already showing up here in the second quarter?
Yeah, I think late this second quarter, Cherry Hill East is, seems to have slowed down just a bit.
Yeah, their pace has definitely slowed down. All right, the clock has stopped at 1 minute, so that may be the reason why we're not able to pick up the the last seconds. But we're inside a minute, John.
We'll have to wait till they call it on the field. It's inside a minute, though, left before halftime.
East Brunswick's trying to take advantage of an opportunity here.
Rossi puts a foot on it. Whoa!
Oh, I'll tell
that
you
ball
what,
is still loose.
That probably two players shaking up on that one. Looks like for East Brunswick, number 13.
13?
Yes.
That's
Wendy
Wendy
Bykowitz.
Bykowitz.
Boy, she was nailed. Collision. She took the brunt of that.
She ran into the goalie. That's Kreisbach for Cherry Hill East.
Right, and we don't know where she's been injured. I think it might be in the head. She took a shot in the head.
And Kreisbach took a tumble as well.
Yeah, she seems to be okay, though. There's Phil Hostler, quick on the spot. And if anything, I think Wendy's going to have quite a headache after tonight. She's getting up slowly, John. Whoops, a little woozy.
Yeah, I think she maybe caught a knee in the head, Jim. By the way, we found out that the officials have asked the clock to be stopped at 1 minute, and they'll keep the remaining seconds on the field. But Wendy is up.
Oh boy, she's still shaking off the effects of that.
Interesting, this morning talking with Lou, I asked him about injuries, and he said that they've been quite fortunate this year, everyone being healthy. And we hope Wendy will be back shortly.
She looks okay. She's wiping her mouth. Maybe she took a little shot in the mouth too. But the recuperative powers of these young ladies is something, and I would suspect she's going to be all right.
We don't know how much time is left before the half. We assume it's a matter of seconds, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
And that'll end the first half here from J. Doyle Field. The Bears on top, 1-0. And Jimmy, if you're Lou Costa, you got to be pleased.
Very pleased. The game was evenly played, and East Brunswick really had the best opportunities. And that goal by it was Karen Bishop.
Sharon Bishop at 11:02, second period.
And she knocked it home. And I'll tell you what, that was quite a score.
We know.
We're getting a little help.
A little help from the Parents Association here, which is a fine group of people, by the way.
Yes, they are. Very interested in the program, and in a way, very responsible for the reason for these girls continuing together and playing and getting to the skill level that they are.
Well, it's been an exciting first half, well played, and we look forward to seeing the second half, and we'll be back with the second half in just a moment. Well, we're about ready here for the start of the third period. Lady Bears on top, 1-0, and I must say, I owe Karen Bishop an apology. I called her Sharon. I hope she'll forgive me. The goal was still spectacular nonetheless. If you're just joining us, it's East Brunswick against Cherry Hill East. Cherry Hill East in the red. They trail 1-0. And I was informed at halftime that the East Brunswick Lady Bears are ranked 4th in the nation by USA Today.
Whoa.
Whoa, I think she got confused as to the
Yes.
line.
No second chance there. Well, let's see what strategy Cherry Hill has employed.
That one goes in the stands, that ball.
Because I'll tell you what, the goals are going to be tough here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that goal may stand.
Although, honestly, Jim, you know, even Cherry Hill East, I don't think there's much you need to do in terms of changing philosophy or strategy. They played a excellent
really.
first half.
Yeah, they're aggressive, and they look for every opportunity. I think East Brunswick was just on the ball a little, and we alluded to a little bit of the conditioning factor. But now Cherry Hill is renewed with a couple minutes rest, and let's see if that makes a difference. Looks goal kick for East Brunswick. Good play by that's Nyen. Okay.
Ang Yen.
She's been playing a solid game all day. East Brunswick with the win this quarter, so they'll be more aggressive on the kicks. And East Brunswick's lining up 4 backs. Not exactly the starting lineup for East Brunswick. You see Meggiolaro in there, but it looks to me that Karen Bishop, who scored that goal, has been starting. Teresa Rossi's out of there. But she'll be back.
I'm looking for Wendy Bykowitz to see.
Yeah.
Apparently she's all right. In fact, she may be on the field.
Here's a chance.
Ang Yen hanging tough there on defense.
She crowded her. Here's McCall.
Now that's Green.
Okay, Sharon Green. Now watch this one.
Good play. She had a teammate coming back to help.
Right. Karen's the only one with him. She takes it away.
Oh.
Got to be a call against Cherry Hill.
Yeah, pulled her back.
Randy Winters is going to take this one, I think. Nope. Chris launches a nice kick. Look at that win. I think East Brunswick can take advantage of that win, John. Some of the fullbacks and the midfielders have fine kicking ability. Randy Winters is one of them. Farrell's another, although she's a stopper back. But if they can launch a ball, and with the timing that they have, they can get themselves a scoring opportunity. You see Meggiolaro almost looking for a break there. Great header. There's a chance here.
Bishop looking for Meggiolaro.
Amy needs to get in front of her.
Nice play on defense by Cherry Hill East.
Right. I'm waiting for one of those opportunities to be cashed in on.
Pace has slowed somewhat, particularly on the Cherry Hill East side.
I don't think they're used to being behind, quite frankly. You know, they are undefeated in the sense they're 5-0-1. Mecklenburg looks to penetrate.
Here comes Cherry Hill East. Here's the potential opportunity for him.
Look at Farrell on that
Farrell
ball.
coming across.
Wow. Good play. Boy, she really came through in nice style and caused Cherry Hill to push off, I believe.
It was Tiffany McCall with the ball, and Farrell just cut her off.
I'll tell you what, Chris Farrell is showing me she's starting to become all-state material right now. Lucosa always has one of those defenders back there. Remember Lori Feller 2 years ago? Fine list of former players for East Brunswick. All-state, all-group teams. I don't know if you remember some of these names. Sue Fiacco at one time held the single-season record for East Brunswick. That was broken by Lisa Gagno, and that was broken by Leanne Swartz. But some other players. Sue Kerr is another one.
Yes. Goalie.
Goaltender, Lori Feller, we mentioned her. Lisa Solora, two-time All-State player. Feller was two-time All-State player. And then Gretchen Whitman a number of years ago.
A fine tradition being built here in girls soccer.
Something that I didn't know about, John, is that Lisa Gagno, who played from 85 to 87, still holds the career scoring mark for East Brunswick. And I believe that is the county or maybe even state scoring mark. It's 112 goals. Schwartz broke the single-season scoring record. She holds that with 54. And then most shutouts by Sue Kerr, who played from 84 to 86. She has 48. All these bare facts, as Lucosa calls them, compiled by the coach. We have an opportunity. We'll get some more.
Throw in for East Brunswick. Dana Pepe, number 2.
Dana makes things happen, by the way. So Rossi's now, she's going to make the throw in. Rabby, number 5, is in.
Nice throw in.
She's a quality player, too.
East Brunswick trying to keep the pressure on. 12:05 left third period. They're on top, 1-0. Look at that throw in.
Oh, there's a chance. Goaltender committed just a little bit early on that. Believe Cherry Hill, no.
Ooh.
That went off an East Brunswick player. But Dana Pepe's going to get the throw in here.
Yeah, that went off Dina Cola.
A header. Good play.
Greisbach picks it off for Cherry Hill East. Good kick.
Yeah,
Against
first quarter, yeah, the first quarter, that never would have traveled that far.
Yeah, and quietly doing her job on defense.
John, this 1-0 lead seems quietly secure at this point.
Rossi looking across. Jimmy, I think one statistic that's really overwhelming is that 50 goals scored against only 3.
Yeah, it really shows the quality and depth of this East Brunswick team.
There's an opportunity.
Rabby, perhaps, has somebody open in the middle there.
Oh, no call on that one.
Yeah.
Green, I pushed off.
Would have been a penalty kick if it had been called.
By the way, the official on this side, I don't know if you see him there in your picture, yes, that's Nick Hunter, a former standout soccer player for East Brunswick in the 60s.
Right. I talked to him before the game. He used to be at Churchill or Hammersholt, I forgot which. But now a computer operator for Unisys.
Jimmy, my feeling is if East Brunswick can maintain a fast pace, Cherry Hill East is going to wear down real quick.
Well, they'll wear down, and I think also, along with the fatigue factor, if they're put in a position, if we reach the fourth quarter with the score still 1-0, they're going to have to take more chances. And with this type of East Brunswick team, they pounce on these types of situations. Looks like Cherry Hill will have to move its fullbacks up, try to penetrate more, and that will create opportunities for East Brunswick. We'll have to wait and see.
8:35 remains in the third period, and there's a push there.
Yeah. Official called it before that. Here's a chance.
Here we go. Rossi, can she get to it? No. Nice grab by Griesbach.
Good passing. Ooh, what a nice play there. Who was that? That was Julie DeTersi. Just stuck out her right leg and just trapped the ball. East Brunswick controls. What's the clock say, John? 7?
6:45, I believe. Very hard for us to read it with the sun shining directly on it.
Now Rossi playing head ball with her teammates. Here's
there
a chance. Oh. Whoa, got a push. Oh, I think it was an offside call. Yeah, John, just before that. I didn't see it. But apparently...
It's a call I really have a problem with, quite honestly,
Yeah.
in soccer.
Well, you don't want to give a team too much of an advantage. I think Pepe was off on the right side here.
Well, it would be an equal advantage.
Pepe's going to break in here.
Pepe, can she get a foot on it? No, not enough anyway.
Nice timing pattern by East Brunswick.
And some substitutions are being made by Lou Cosa. And a nice hand for the players coming off.
Alrighty. Again, gets up there and makes a nice play. Has to be a little frustrating for Cherry Hill. They're facing a team that's beating them to the ball, and I don't think they're used to it. Quick throw in here.
Shot. Oh, just wide right.
Right.
It was taken by number 19. That's Karzima, Christina Karzima, a freshman.
Six freshmen here used extensively by Cosa. Believe me, they would not be playing unless they had some talent. Not for the #1 team in the state.
That's right. Down to 4:40 here in the third period. Score remains East Brunswick 1, Cherry Hill East nothing.
Possible shot. It was taken by 23. That was Amy Manuel. Mecklenburg looks to break, John.
I think there's a case where the wind did not help that. The ball continued on into the goalie.
By the way, have you noticed that Cherry Hill has moved Green up from her stopper back? She's more in the midfield position. Okay, substitution now. We have Tammy Levine, a junior, coming in. She's not related to Marin Levine, by the way. And she's going to make the throw in. East Brunswick just keeps bringing them in.
Jimmy, a question for you. Maybe you know the answer. In certain parts of South Jersey, they have a spring girls soccer league. Do they also play in the fall?
No, not officially. As best I can track down, field hockey is a very popular sport in South Jersey, and in fact, you find that in the Ocean Monmouth County area.
Right.
I alluded that today. In last week's Sentinel story on East Brunswick, but. So to accommodate the girls that want to play field hockey, they make soccer a spring sport.
Down to 2:25. Third period. Cherry Hill East trying to quickly get something going. East Brunswick's defense is there again.
As she has been all afternoon, Yen is there to boot the ball out.
Pepe gets it down.
Levine did a nice one-on-one move, and now here's the opportunity.
Bishop. She's going to take it. Shot!
Wow.
Off the pole.
I'll tell you what, she made a nice move there. I thought she was going to take the shot from about the 20, but she gave it one more dribble and got off a much more effective shot. Very mature play for a 9th grader.
Down to a minute 30.
It's live. McCall, number 4, looks to be Cherry Hill's quality player there. She's the center forward. And she's been frustrated. She's tried to make a couple of breaks, but just hasn't been able to beat out the East Brunswick stoppers. Chris Farrell primarily. Less than a minute, John. Here's Mecklenburg.
Call offside. Bishop a little bit ahead of Mecklenburg. So we're inside a minute here in the third period.
Farrell there.
Look at that defense.
Really. They're not. McCall is not going to outmuscle Chris Farrell, I'll tell you that. Some really fine play on the part of the senior.
Should be close to the end of the period. There's Farrell once again.
Right, they call her a sweeper back, and she literally sweeps things out.
Oh, a little push there, and that's the quarter, though.
Quarter. McCall tried to edge her body around, block that out.
So our score remains East Brunswick 1, Cherry Hill East nothing as we go to the last 20 minutes.
All right, and now we're going to have to keep our eyes on the strategy on the field. Cherry Hill will have to take some chances, John. There's no doubt about it that they have the talent. We'll have to see how the conditioning factor bears out, but East Brunswick will bring in its next wave of players, as we'll watch. Real close team here. Give you some more Bear facts while we have an opportunity here. As far as state champions are concerned, East Brunswick does hold the state championship from '86 and '87, 2 consecutive years, beating Westfield both years. Lost to Westfield in the state finals last year, and of course they've already revenged that game this year by beating them 2-1. Would not be surprised to see those two teams meet again in the state Group 4 finals.
Yep.
Sectional championships 82, 86, 87, and 88. Division champions in the GMC, and we also will take into consideration the Middlesex County Athletic Conference. 9 consecutive years since 1980.
That's unbelievable.
It's really something. And that also applies to the conference championships. Undefeated and untied in 1986 with a 25-0 record. The overall record coming into the season was 202, 25-10. So let's tack on 7 more wins. So it's 209, 25-10. About an 85 to 87% percentage. And Lou also provides us with Sue Kerr's shutout records in 1986 of 20.
Interesting. You and I were talking to Lou before the Westfield game, and we asked him, what type of team do you have this year, Lou? He says, I'm not sure. He says, I think we'll hold our own.
Yeah, hold our own.
He's holding up the state right now.
And staring at being considered among the best high school girls soccer teams in the country. What a level that is to achieve.
And every time we talk to Lou, he's always asking us to mention this girl or that girl. Well, here we go, last 20 minutes of this game. East Brunswick will be going against the wind. Having a little problems with bees up here. Jimmy losing his headset.
Everything's under control, gentlemen.
You're just a sweet guy, that's what it is. You notice they don't come around me.
It's got to be the shampoo.
Okay. And East Brunswick will start it off.
We have to get a shot up here of David Tracy with a broom. Okay, it looks like Cherry Hill's going to try to buzz the 4th quarter. So they will have what wind advantage there is at their backs. We'll have to see, but keep your eye on the field and see how much penetration they try to make. They bring Green up, and she just plants a hand.
A knee, actually.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
I can't see. Is it Randy Winter?
Number 17.
17 is Samato, Lori Samato. Look rather blatant too, Jim. They stopped the clock with 19:30. We're just starting the 4th period. East Brunswick on top, 1-0.
Right, Lori is not running well at all. She's limping, and I suspect Koso will, well, East Brunswick has to watch it here.
Shot, Corp, nice catch.
That was a tough save because that wind was propelling that. And Lauren could have easily misplayed that, but she was right on it. Good
Good
play.
hustle.
Great hustle. Look at the trap.
Mitzner just out of bounds.
try to get McCall open. Korf on it, as she usually is.
Lou Costa says mechanically she's one of the best he's ever seen.
Nobody there.
Ooh, hard tumble.
Right. That was, I believe, Rabi went down. Boy, they're just playing with reckless abandon here.
Cherry Hill East trying to mount an all-out effort.
There's
a shot. Right to Korf.
You know, Korf was on the right side of the goal there. If that had been planted to the left side, it would have been a goal for Cherry Hill. Well, Mitzner makes 2 kicks here that go out of bounds. You wonder if fatigue isn't setting in on East Brunswick. You would think not. They've had some liberal substitutions here.
Here's Rabi.
Rabi, nobody with her.
Ooh. Excellent hustle by DiNicolo.
Mitzner again. And goes out of bounds.
17 minutes left in the final period.
Watch the break with Rabi.
Here comes Rabi and the goalie. Griesbach gets there first. Wind picking up now. Farrell.
Chris is on it, though. That's money in the bank.
Smart move.
She is smooth out there on defense, no doubt about it. Well, it's East Brunswick hanging back on defense, as they should. McCall gets around.
Shot. Korf is there.
And Lauren has been making a lot of saves this quarter. I'll tell you what, from an entertainment standpoint, this is a great game.
It's been an excellent game.
Ang just knocks it out of there. Substitutions. I think Dana Pepe's coming in. Randy Winter. And Karen Bishop.
Our score is 1-0, East Brunswick over Cherry Hill East. We're in the 4th and final period, 15:09 remaining. East Brunswick's got their goal in the 2nd period. Karen Bishop at 11:02. Yen gets it out. Oh, it's off Cherry Hill East.
Substitutions again. Mecklenburg, Rossi going in. That's the senior experience. Excuse me, Mecklenburg's a junior. So is Rossi, for that matter, I believe. Push off on East Brunswick. I believe they called that on Amy Manuel. So here's a
green.
Okay, Rossi and Mecklenburg here.
Well, that green's all over for Cherry Hill East. Nice pass. Just a little bit too much.
Yen protects it, but
this is Mazrut.
Got to watch McCall in the middle.
There's Farrell.
Yes, on it again.
Good play.
Good team defense by East Brunswick.
Amy Manuel helping out.
Clock's going to be a factor pretty soon, John.
Inside of 13 minutes. Fourth and final period. East Brunswick in no hurry.
Rossi all over her.
Shot wide.
And Cherry Hill has to start launching shots like that, even if they're from far out. They've got to somehow catch Korf leaning the wrong way.
Farrell in no rush. Gets a good kick considering the wind. Rossi to Meggiolaro.
It's onside?
Oh,
no.
They're calling offside. Jim,
Teresa was just a little too aggressive. If she had held back just a moment, she would have been all right.
I would like to see that rule taken out of soccer.
You're not gonna see it, John.
Oh, I know I'm not, but
it's older than football.
I just think it open up this game and.
Well, it disallows leaning is what it does. You know, you can keep players from one side of the field. Rossi keeping an eye on her, even though Meggiolaro has the ball.
There she is. Pass to the wing if they can get it to Mitzner.
Rossi's opening inside.
Mitzner having a little trouble controlling it there.
East Brunswick throwing. Watch the offside here now. Winner's gonna put it in the air. Free ball.
Kriesbach comes out and pulls it down.
She's a good goaltender.
She is.
Really, I mean, the one goal that was scored certainly wasn't her fault.
This is a good Cherry Hill East team, Jim.
They
We've
are.
said it.
They are. They're going to go far in the state tournament, no doubt.
Is it possible they can meet in sectionals?
I'm wondering. Well, I don't know whether Cherry Hill East is a Group 4 or 3 team. That's the question that has to be answered. Let's assume they are. It is conceivable that East Brunswick would meet in the semifinals, state semifinals.
I'm almost sure they are.
Okay.
East Brunswick's played them a couple years in a row there.
Right.
So they could match up again.
Yes, they could.
Get it out.
Whoop, watch the corner. Okay. Cherry Hill will set up for corner kick. Manuel just allowed that to get off her foot. And it's a quick corner. Look.
Nice play by Korf to knock it away and not allow a header.
Oh, I'll tell you what, that was just great team defense to get that ball out of trouble.
We're seeing the game get a little more physical now as we get inside of 9 minutes.
Right.
Players pushing off. Let's see if Farrell can get some distance going into the wind.
She's in no hurry, by the way.
Good kick. Certainly Cherry Hill East has had penetration, but that East Brunswick defense has been there.
Yep.
Here's an opportunity if Rossi can catch up to it.
Yeah, let's see who's faster in this one.
She's looking back to Mitzner.
Yeah, she's laying off.
Nice play, Mitzner not able to get a full foot on it. Here's Rossi's shot.
Didn't have
enough on it.
Yeah, it wasn't enough on it. I think she had. Goaltender didn't look very comfortable on that save.
Griesbach pulls it down.
Substitution. In and out they come.
7:45.
Now, does the clock continue on a substitution?
It runs continuously. Only on injury does it stop. That's my understanding.
Okay. Here's a chance.
Bissop looking. Nice play.
Dina Cola almost got there. After Bykowitz was nailed, I think East Brunswick's a little tentative going into the goal there on that one.
Hasn't stopped Griesbach, though. She's aggressive as always.
Oh, Debbie makes a nice move here.
Shot up, over. Nice play by Griesbach. Little motion being shown.
Swings it with her left hand. Bang. You're right, John. It's much more aggressive now.
Bissop, woo! Goes over.
And she goes down. Play has to stop here. Same situation. I'll tell you, that's a strong goaltender. That's Karen?
Karen Bissop is down.
She's down, boy. I'll tell you what. She went in there aggressively, and that goaltender did not give any ground.
Costa going out. Karen is sitting up now.
Of course, Wendy Bykowitz experienced a similar injury in not on the head, but she's all right. It's just that these players play with so much aggressiveness that, you know, when they collide, it's some colossal speeds here.
She's up. Getting a nice hand.
All right. You're looking at the goal scorer.
That's
lone
right.
goal scorer for East Brunswick today. A lead that has stood for most of the game.
.641 left here in this game, and that one goal is looking larger and larger. Bears on top, 1-0. I'll tell you, can't say enough about the Cherry Hill East goalie.
Yeah, she's played a good, solid game.
Tough player. She probably hasn't been attacked like this.
Lady Bears stand their ground.
Wasting time,
They
Cherry
sure
Hill
are.
East.
Apparently this number 19 for,
Mazerat.
boy, right in the middle of the field there.
And if anyone doubts you have to be in condition for this game.
Looks like Mitzner's going to get to this one.
She'll send it down.
Rabby.
Ooh.
Yen comes right up and takes that away.
Great
Good play.
play.
Yep.
Rabby.
Stays with it, though.
But Di Nicolo, yes.
These gals are playing tough.
.435 left in the game. Clock is running, and it's going against Cherry Hill East at the moment. 4:15.
And East Brunswick will drop back.
Push against Green. First time she's been called.
She's been doing it for a while.
Yeah, it's not been the first time she's done it.
Oh.
The Nicolo's shot is blocked. Keep it alive.
Goaltender pushes off on that one.
And no call. What do they call?
Goal kick, excuse me, corner kick, right? What do we got here? Right for there. East Brunswick will get a kick. But I'll tell you what, on trying to make that save, Greaseback came out and really pushed off on Rabby. Chris Farrell is going to be the one shooting here.
Trying to lift it up and over to the right.
Still in all, clock continues to move.
2:40.
Cherry Hill tries to move ahead.
Farrell on defense with McCall.
Not going to get around her.
Nice
No way.
play.
I think it was off Cherry Hill. They call a
Oh,
corner.
they call it off East Brunswick.
Look at this quick corner.
Turn around. Here
No,
they
it's
come.
a pass in.
Shot blocked.
And it's a throw in.
Manuel.
Should be a throw in here.
Down to 140.
Cherry Hill trying to hurry up here. It's a throw in.
There's Corp.
Take her time. She'll take her time.
She'll wait till everyone gets down.
And I think Cherry Hill's going to have to look for her last gasp here. She kicks it out. Not a good play. Because East Brunswick will maintain possession here. Take its time. Substitutions.
And we're inside a minute.
And I believe the clock's rolling. Wholesale changes here. And some tough players. Tired players coming out.
They played a whale of a game.
And you're seeing Cherry Hill's last chance here.
Manuel staying right with her. Nice play. She takes her down, gets the ball. No call.
That's Green, right? Kicked away. Suspense here toward the end. Rabby.
And that may do it. Let's see.
That
there
is
can't be
gonna do it.
much time.
That's got to do it right there. There you go.
That's the game. East Brunswick holds off a fine Cherry Hill East team to win it 1-0.
Elation on the field.
see the players lining up to congratulate one another.
And East Brunswick now, John, moves to 8-0 with a well-earned victory here today. They played the game tough. They knew they had to, and they come away with a 1-0 victory.
And they certainly solidify their #1 ranking in the state. Obviously, their ranking in the county. East Brunswick's goal came in the second period, 11:02 by Karen Bishop. That's all they needed as they defeated a very determined Cherry Hill East team 1-0. Jimmy, it looks quite promising.
They sure do. They've got clear sailing now to the for the rest of the division teams, schedule. And we're going to have to, I guess, wait till the conference championships start to see some more competition. And East Brunswick, of course, is going to be taking dead aim at a state championship again.
Well, the final again, East Brunswick 1, Cherry Hill East 0. For Jim Allinder, I'm John Meggiolaro saying thanks for being with us.